How's it going, guys? So this morning we have some manure hauling to do. First order of business though, I need to knock down a jumper. So we're gonna haul out of the pile back there. Need to go around the barns to get there. We'll use the entrance that the builders are using to get back to the new barn. So they stripped the topsoil off this lane. All the concrete trucks and everything have been using this path. Man, it's rough though. They're getting really close to wrapping up this building project. Finished up the last of the concrete yesterday. We wanted to get a bunch of this manure out because if it rains a bunch, it's gonna end up making a mess in here. So hopefully we can get this hauled this morning. So they're working at putting the sliding doors on the end of the barn now. This lane is incredibly rough. So we're just going about a quarter mile down the road to our neighbor. During the summer, all of our ground either has corn, alfalfa, or soybeans growing on it, so we can't haul any manure. We either have to pile it, or we have neighbors that have wheat around July 1st, we can do some hauling. So that's usually what we do. We just give it to them for free. Works out for both of us. He just baled the straw off this field yesterday. He wants to seed soybeans into this as soon as possible. They'll go pretty fast and spread it pretty thin. This vertical beater spreader does a great job at breaking it up, making a real fine material. We've never really grown any wheat. As a kid, I remember we did one field, usually every summer, just so we could haul manure on it. But now we just rely on neighbors for that. So I just hauled my third load of manure. It's starting to rain pretty hard now. Not sure I'm gonna be able to do too much more today. And now it's pouring. Oh, I love it. Look at that rain. Wow. Well, we got a good bit of rain to start out. Hopefully we get some more throughout the day. The hoof trimmer's here today, so just helping with that a little bit this morning too. He's got 5 more cows to do and then we'll clean this up. He comes about once a month to do a group of cows. It's been incredibly hot this week. Today feels a little bit better. You can tell the cows are a little bit more content today. This cold front coming through is bringing some rain. So they finished up all the concrete work yesterday. They poured these curbs. The floor was done 2 days ago. This is just our little manure stacking area. They did a 2-foot curb and then stuck angle iron in 4 feet above that. And we're gonna put boards up here to the top. It's gonna be 6 feet off the ground. That way any dry manure coming out of this barn, we can just push up into a pile right there. We'll have a little spot to keep it. And then we'll just haul that out with the box spreader like I was doing this morning. We gotta put gates and everything in here. So there's gonna be a gate across right here. And that'll all be cables and gates. And then when we wanna let these cows out to the pasture, they can walk straight across there. So this kind of doubles as a scrape alley for manure and then also a walkway. They got the 1-foot curbs the whole way around then just to keep the manure in when we're scraping out. So we'll just scrape it across any liquid and it'll go right in the pit. That barn over there is 6 inches higher than this barn. So it's all sloped a little bit down this way. Any rainwater will just wash into this pit. We're gonna get a little bit of water. That'll make sure this pit's liquid enough. And it'll keep any manure water from spilling outside of the pit. We're putting the rest of the bird netting on the ceiling today. Finishing up these doors. We'll be able to close up the barn completely during the winter like this. But then we'll have it opened up in the summer. These doors slide together and hide in the middle at this wall. They're saying the gates and headlocks are supposed to come tomorrow. That's the last big thing they have to do. Dad just said he was ready for me to help clean up after the hoof trimmer. Sun's out again. Just getting his stuff packed up. Just went and checked the gauge. We got 1/2 inch of rain. That was much needed for sure. Pretty happy about that. We had spread the shavings out just for the cows to keep them from slipping while we were doing the hoof trimming. Dad's bringing some bedding up to the calf barn. We're gonna put bedding in those pens. I'm at the other farm now. I'm gonna feed these heifers. Once this new heifer barn is done, this job's gonna be changing a lot. We're moving half of these heifers to the new barn. That's gonna mean we're probably only gonna feed once a day this farm. It's just gonna be a lot simpler. No breeding age heifers anymore to deal with. Got an inch of rain by now today. So this all needs to be scraped. It was all dry before today. Heifers are all outside. I don't know why they're a little worked up right now. So all those heifers on that side are separate. Those are the pregnant heifers, and they're gonna stay at this farm. All these younger ones are gonna be in the new barn then. Well, I got the feed running. I better go check that. Planning to come down here tomorrow with a skid loader and scrape this manure up. You can see how we split the group with this gate. Once we move these younger ones out, we're gonna just take this gate out and they'll be able to eat the hay around there. Just the one group. Just got some oil for this chain. I don't like replacing chains. A little bit of oil is a lot cheaper and easier.